What is going on, guys? Back here with another video. Today I'm going to be showing a knight build. I know for a while a lot of people have been asking for one. The knight's a pretty cool class. I would say it's a like jack of all trades class, master of none. Kind of like my the last video with the boomerang. The boomerang, I would say, is similar, except the boomerang does it better than the knight. But the knight is still, it's still, unique, and it's definitely a class you can main. But yeah, let's jump into the video. Start off with the. Oh wait, let me get a quick shout out to my clubs here. All these are good clubs. If you're looking to join Loaded Potato, hit me up in the comments. We're looking for members right now. So we got max fixtures, all that good stuff. So alright, let's jump into the video. So to start off, let me just show a quick example right here. I'm 45,464 power rank, and I could be this power rank with other certain classes, and I would be in the leaderboards, rank 20 or something. But with a knight, not a lot of people use it, so I'm rank 3. And I think that's actually those two guys in the top there. They're not even max power rank. Let me go to the Shadow Hunter, and you can see max power rank. Let's see. Yeah, so 46,474 is pretty much is max. So, but definitely high up there. Rank 3. So with a knight. All right. So to start off, the knight's a very simple class, very beginner friendly. Very easy to use. Okay, so for the subclass, you're going to use Solarian, pretty much just to get that light buff. It's the most important stat in the game right now is getting that light. So it's basically the damage buff. I mean, let me just take a quick scan here. Just cooldown, jump, yeah. The only other one you could maybe want is if you're really trying to get the max magic find, but that's still pointless. Yeah, I would say Solarian for the knight is pretty much the way to go. Alright, so just to talk about briefly of the knight. Got the hiccups. But the abilities for the knight, pretty much if you're in a boss fight, you're going to want to just pop L1 to get that shield and health. It gives it to all your teammates, so it's pretty neat. The L2 ability, this one you'll never use. Yeah, it's pretty much useless, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, so that's that one's pointless to use. So let's go to, okay, yeah, so that's Smash. Retribution, this is just the general knight's ability. Every time the knight takes damage, they will store up Retribution that increases the damage of their next attack. This can stack up to 3 times, dealing additional damage for each stack. Basic attacks reduce targets' outgoing damage up by 10%. Additional stacks refresh this debuff. So it's basically the knight. They kind of make it sound it's a little tank class in a way. It helps very, a little bit, and then you get a little damage. So Smash, that's the one that's pointless. Charge, okay, so this is how you get your movement speed. With the Knight's rework, it gave a little help in movement speed. So it's your charge attack, which is your R1. So you're pretty much going to be doing this when you're traversing, through the biomes, and then if you want to get up high, you just use this. This mount's really good. It's called the Volatile Bounder. This actually works very well with a Knight, so you can keep on hitting R1 without wasting energy. So watch. So boom, jump up, R1, R1, R1. Jump up, R1, R1. So you just keep on doing that, and it will allow you to traverse like a biome without hitting the ground, basically. Yeah, you do like 4 charges, and then your Volatile Bounder will be ready. Oh, that time for some reason it didn't work. I don't know, sometimes it's buggy, but basically every 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it should be every 4 charges it works. So here's 4. Yeah, there you go. I don't know, it's kind of buggy. So that's how it should work. Here, let's even do a 5th charge to make sure it works. Oh, a little lag there. But yeah, that's pretty much what you're gonna do. So you're actually, with a Knight, you're actually not even using, your class gem ability. So there's been some videos, some YouTubers out there, there was like one YouTuber, he was saying like, oh, use the class gem, it's better for traversing and movement speed, because basically you would hit this attack, the R1, and it does like this range attack, and you could kill enemies, right? But that only works in U11 Geode, and right now, like, the big thing is the U11 Prime World, the uplands, and like the lower area, and those enemies are strong. So you ain't gonna be, you ain't gonna be one-shotting them with the Spirit Squire to get movement speed. So right now, I just use this, and I get that steady movement speed buff. The default speed of the charge, and I believe someone figured it out. I believe it's 225 movement speed. So this right here, that's a steady 225 movement speed. So it's definitely consistent, and it's good enough versus using Spirit Squire. So yeah, that's kind of my thought process on that. So I am not using the class gem, so that's how I'm using it. All right, let's move on to the gear. Oh, and then of course the R2 attack. This is just your main attack. You'll pretty much be using this, and it's the highest, I believe, the highest base attack for any class. So it's really nice. So you can swing all fast like that. Definitely want to get your movement, not your movement speed, your attack speed up. So, which brings me to the next point right here in your gear. You're going to focus on movement speed, magic find attack speed. There you see it, movement speed, magic find attack speed. And then right here, I just went with the physical damage because I don't really care. I mean, my magic find's already, it's like at 10k, so I'm like, you know, it comes to a certain point where it's like, this little difference, if I put the magic find here, it won't be a drastic difference. So I just want to take the damage. So yeah, there's that 3 pieces. Now for your banner, there's so many different banners out there, but basically you're going to have these type of stats. You might not have these values, like the 900 light. This is a permatorch. So I have it hidden right now, so that's a permatorch. But you might not have these values of this. This is max, so 900 light. So basically you want your light, physical damage, flask capacity, and movement speed. And then for your ally, you're going to use Scorpius. This is now the best ally, to me, hands down, for physical damage characters. You get Scorpius in the skill tree. Right here, grant Scorpius when upgrading. So what I did is I I started off and I took this path here in the skill tree and I picked it up and then I reset it. Because once you get it, once you have it unlocked, it automatically grants it. You don't have to keep it here forever. So then I reset it and then I went towards this way to get the higher light right here, as you can see, 150. And this one's 50. I'm gonna eventually get this one, but it's just for now that I'm trying to maximize, what I can do right now. So like over here, for example, I just grabbed the 3% physical damage, and then I'm just kind of focusing on light right now. Got a little movement speed here, attack speed. So eventually it will take time, but I'll max those out. So let's jump to the ring. Very important for the knight is the hidden effect ability, which is like literally a must. It's kind of like the boomerang, where it's like a very important ring effect that you need with a knight. Like the boomerang, you need blast bow. With a knight, you're gonna need overcharge, which is gonna help your it's gonna help your movement speed. It gives you a little boost, so it definitely works out there. So yeah, there's that. Energy regen I like to get, just so it recharges my the charge right there, so it recharges it fast. Alright, food. This is the best food, the 300 light one. Alright, so for the Flask and Emblems, so this is kind of a different setup. Normally people like to use the Trailblazing. The reason I'm not using Trailblazing is because the Trailblazing grants like jump and movement speed, and when this right here is like a set in stone kind of movement speed, so like the only thing Trailblazing would be affecting is like, let's say I pop my flask and I'm just running, uh, then it would affect it. So like, let me just show you quick right now. Trailblazing. Alright, so we'll just do a little quick charge. Let me show you what the charge gives. Okay, 142. So you can see that increase right there. And let me show you the flask. 137. And then let me show you them together. Alright, so I'm sitting at 162. So as you can see, even with all that stuff, right, that's 162, right? Now this right here is 225 roughly, I believe. So that's what that brings back to my one point with the class gem. It's like, why use it if you're gonna struggle, like, like right now I'm not even using Vampirian. So I'm just going for that base movement speed, right? Versus like, I know technically the class gem ability, one-shotting enemies with the Spirit Squire, it all works out like perfect, right? In U11 Geode, but I don't go in this biome as much, so I don't really like, I'm not there. So I just go here and I just keep it simple and 225 movement speed, right? So that brings back to this, which is why I'm not using it, because I'm just using the charge speed, which is at a constant like 225. So that's why I can kind of pick and choose what I want here. And I went the unyielding, which is brief and jeez, I can't talk right now. Invulnerability shield. I don't know, I can't say that word, but yeah, basically you're not going to take damage, which this helps with in boss fights with a knight, like, so you don't like burn, like take damage, die, or burn through flasks as much, because I always try, like how you guys seen with my Boomeranger and Shadow Hunter, I try and not use Death Defying, so I can maximize my damage and flask usage by using Conjurer's Crucible. So which it all results in more damage, more flask usage. So that's why I believe, you know, this helps me out, because I have that backup little shield of, you know, not, you know, that brief moment of where I can't die. So I feel like that helps me. You know, so I'll be popping flasks. I'll have that no death shield briefly, and yeah, and I'm getting back my flasks because with the Conjurer's Crucible, it's when Magic Find triggers, and Magic Find triggers a lot. So it's just a good little synergy you got going on, because you don't need that movement speed buff, because we're just using the default charge. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't want to drag on that any longer. You guys get the picture. So it's the route I'm taking right now, because it works well in the hardest difficulty. So let's get into the gems. Empower gems, Cubic Curtain, Power Disc, Explosive Epilogue. Pretty much these are the top 3 empowered gem abilities. I really don't know any other one that I think's worth it. But yeah, so yeah, as you can see, you know, no class gem, so I get to use 3 different empowered abilities. You know, Cubic Curtain for that, um, you know, for that defense, not taking damage. Power Disc for the movement speed and damage, and Explosive Epilogue just for more damage. So it works out well. And then right now I'm using Berserk Battler, just for more. I'm just going the more damage route right now, uh, versus like the health leech and the movement speed. Uh, so yeah, that definitely. You can you're basically either going to be using Berserk Battler or I got it here in the chest, or the Vampirian Vanquisher. Basically, this one's when you want to farm, you know, fast, health leech, all that, survivability, and this is when you want to get that top damage. So, so that is that. Let me just show you the actual stats. Obviously, critical damage, physical damage, and critical hit. You're gonna have these technically on all your gems, right? Well, except the cosmic. Cosmic's physical damage, critical damage, and light. So yeah, you're gonna have critical hit, right? And you're gonna have, once you start to go over 100% critical hit, you're gonna change those into health. So you'll see here, so like boom, you know, I changed this critical hit to health, because you know I started to go over 100, and so yeah, it allowed me to get up to 2.3 mil health, which definitely helps with survivability. You know, when trying to use the Conjurer's Crucible instead of the Death Defying. So it all works out. And so yeah, let me get into the actual Gem Forge and where you put your 3 pearls at. This is very important. So for the Cosmic, you're going to put all of them into light, as you can see. Light, light, okay. All 3 boosts. Now for the lesser gems, which is the smaller ones, you're going to use, the ratio is a 9/9 ratio. So 9 in physical damage and 9 into critical damage. Let me double check real quick. I always forget. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 9/9, And then for the Empower gems, the air, water, and fire, it's going to be a 6x3. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Yeah, so 6x3, 6 into physical damage, and 3 into critical damage for the empowered. Alright, so that wraps up the gems. I almost have it maxed. So I got 100. Focus on getting your light to 100, just so you guys know. 100. I think in my last video I was like I was less than this. So each week, you know, when you get that bound of brilliance from the contest, make sure you utilize that and upgrade your gems. So hundreds, which I've been able to do. I'm pretty much, see, yeah, I'm pretty much down to the right here, the last one. You know, so I gotta get that up. But yeah, bound to brilliance is important. One of the most important things for leveling, just getting your power rank up, damage, and everything. So you're gonna want to make sure you do these. So I already did it for this week, so I'm good to go. The main thing is getting right there the bound of brilliance. So 7, you get 7 per class. So you get 21 per week. And all you do is, the best way to do it is just to go in delves, and each delve floor you complete, you get plus 20 in the score. So basically you got to do like, what is it, like six floors per class roughly. So you're just looking at 18 floors of delves, which honestly you need to do anyway, so you can get your weekly lunar souls, titan souls, and despoiled divinity. So yeah, and it's very important you do that. Also, get the tomb. You can pick up another 5 brown to brilliance, and you can also pick up from the bomber bench in the hub. Right, the bomber bench has where you could get, I think 3. You can get the superior. Let me show you right here real quick. You can get these right here. Builder superior focus. You can get 3 of those per week by it costs the blast coins or something, I think, and you can pick those up, get 3 of them per week. So that's just all ways to maximize, so you can level up your gems as fast as you can. Alright, so that is pretty much it. Let me show you my stats, what I'm looking like here. So 620k physical damage, I'm just gonna read off all the important ones. So 620k physical damage, 2.3 mil health. Okay, got the energy, movement speed 117, 293 attack speed. So I almost have the max. Max is 300. After that, it doesn't really matter if you go over 300. Is the sweet spot you want to get for that actually affects, you know, how fast you swing. So that's the cap. After that, it's just like a number. It's pointless. It's kind of like critical hit. When you go over 100, well, it's the same for attack speed. Attack speed is 300. Okay, got jump. Critical hit, 101. Critical damage, 2,688. Magic fine, you got 10k. Flask, okay. Light, 10,770. I believe max light now is 10,920, I want to say. So, but yeah, that is pretty much. I'm going to show you some brief gameplay. I believe I touched on everything. See here. Yeah. Actually, today, or this week on Wednesday, I'll finish off the cubic curtain. to get it at 30 out of 30, because I have I got two ninth lives there, so let me yeah, so I'm definitely gonna need to farm some gems there, the gem sparks for sure. Let me see. Oh, I can craft 3 here. 2. Yeah, so I can maximize my night here. But I got the yeah, I just gotta get like basically 17 of the air sparks. But anyways, let me just show you some quick. I'll show you both U11s. I'll show you the harder one, and I'll show you just like geode, just in case you're you know, you're still in geode a lot. All right. So, all right. Let me just show you the. Alright, that's a cursed goal. Trying to show you. Okay, so here's the boss. Let me pop the flask. Just shred these bosses. Everything's weaker in U11 Geo, so just slaughter these guys. Pop the flask, boom. So when I pop that flask, I'm also getting, and I'm getting the damage buff, and then I'm also getting the brief no death shield. I ain't even gonna try and attempt saying it in vulnerability. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't say that earlier, but I said it there. So yeah, when I hit that, it's gonna give me that that brief shield there. So I'm gonna go and look for what's it called? I'm gonna go look for a 5-star. So let me here's the seasonal thing. I really should. I haven't been doing these that much, but I really need to. They have some pretty good stuff that you can get in them. Damn, I need to find a 5-star here. Yeah, so this is the world I was talking about, where if you're in this world, you could use the class gem ability. So you can, you know, one-shot enemies and freaking, you know, shoot across the map fast with your movement speed, because you'll be able to go over 225. So, all right, let's see how this goes here. Just shred these bosses. Boom. Yeah, U11 is so... U11 Geode is like so weak. I don't even have to use my blast. It's still like hella fast. Oh, nothing there. Come on, look at it. Spawn. Oh, that's another open world boss. It's not part of the dungeon, technically. Well, there's the last one. Oh, never mind. Jesus. So many open world bosses. Okay, there it is. so there's that 5-star. Alright, let's go to the harder world. Alright. Let me just show you. Oh, this is the first goal. I'll show you how these. Let's try. Okay. Damn it, curse goal. Trying to get the bosses here. Okay. Hopefully I can find a 5-star fast. Okay, I swear I seen a C4. Oh no, C3. Thought I had seen it. Oh, here's a boss. Let's see how fast a knight can kill a boss. Boom. Pretty fast. Similar times as all the other classes to me. Shadow Hunter, Boomerang. Alright. Oh, Jesus, got lucky. 5-star. Ah, dang it. It's the, it's this different format one. I was hoping it was the other one, but it's fine. Alright, let's, it's gonna take me longer to, complete this one. Because I have to use bombs to blow up the route I use. Okay, let's see here. Check this. Okay, nothing here. Come up here. That one. Got 2 more. Gotta hurry up here. Finish that. Almost done. I hate when the time limit goes away. I can't see where I'm at. Okay, I'm good. Let me just put this little route here. Alrighty. Should be the boss now. Ultra Dream. Not too bad. It's gonna get harder as the waves go. Normally I don't don't show all this, but I'm gonna actually show you a full completion of the 5-star. So this video is gonna go a little bit longer, but might as well just show you how it is. This is actually my first time doing a full completion with Knight. I haven't really played the Knight a lot in a while, since it's but now my Knight's like stronger, and so I figured I'll show you guys. Let me change the death defying. I usually change the death defying because I have the flask thing here anyway, so just in case, you know, when these bosses start to get stronger. Alright, let me start this up. So yeah, as you can see, the Knight is just very easy to use. I mean, most classes in Trove are easy to use, but this one is like the easiest. Nothing fancy to it. I forgot there's no boss there. So basically, all the classes, like, I play with a boomerang. I all seem to finish everything at 1 minute remaining, so... Oh, we got a boss. Pop that one. So every 3 seconds I pop a flask, roughly. Because that's how long the damage is. It's 3 seconds for the damage boost. Okay, we got that. Let's shoot over here. Got the boss here. See how much I hit for. It's kind of hard to tell. 95. Man, I hate. Okay, what round am I at? I hate when the thing always glitches up. Oh, okay, there we go. Wait. check off the time limit again. Couldn't see. But yeah, these 5-star dungeons get pretty repetitive. But I mean, that's Trove in general. So it's been a pretty repetitive game. Oop. Wrong way. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired here. I'll definitely be going to bed after this. It's pretty late for me. But I thought I wanted to drop this night video real quick. Let's see. Yeah, still shredding these bosses and cursed skulls. But let's see how the damage is on the round wave 17 boss part. So this is 11. I'm sure I need to change my tune. Secrets. Alright guys, for the next few minutes, once I get to 17, I'm going to turn my mic off. I'll turn it back on towards the end, but for now, just watch the gameplay, or you can skip to the end when I get to the 5-star, the last wave of the boss. Alright, see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm coming up on wave 17, so I'll show you how the damage is for the highest wave we can do. Let's see here. I hate how the time limit went away. Can't see what I'll finish at. I can already tell though it's definitely slower than the Boomerang and the Shadow Hunter. Yeah, because with a Boomerang I can finish the boss with like 12 flasks, and I use the flasks up faster because I'm using Chromatic Emblem to reset my. So this is definitely a lot slower boss damage. That's what's always been the weakness of the Knight, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish it. The time, I can't remember the time that they give me, but I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm not able to see it right now because it's glitched and it went away. But we'll know if I finish it or not. Yeah, so it looks like I finished it. Not sure what time, but I know it's definitely slower than the Boomerang, which we already know that. Knight doesn't have the best. Oh, look at that, 2 C4s. Yeah, that's crazy. What? These 5-star uplands. You know, I mean, I do have 10k magic find, so. But yeah, with these 5-star uplands, like they're so random. Like all of a sudden you could get C4 like easy. Like I just had 2 drop, but I don't know. I feel like they increased the drops because like a few weeks ago I was doing 5-star here and I didn't really get. But now like, you know, I get it pretty easy. It seems like. So let me dismantle that though. I don't need these. Oh, I got a stained dragon egg fragment. I need those for sure. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for the Knight. As you can see, it's pretty good class, like at mobs, and it's like a jack of all trades, master of none kind of thing. But you can see that the boss damage is weaker than like the boomerang. Like with a boomerang, I can kill the boss a lot faster. So same with the Shadow Hunter. But yeah, it's still not bad class. But yeah, this is the Knight, guys. I know you guys were asking for it, so here it is. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comments. And alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, peace.